Michael, I'm sure you'd agree
Yeah,
that's the best performance under your tenure as Blythe
yeah.
manager. But we still couldn't come away with a win. What did it put it down to?
Not taking chances. I think you look at the first half. We've had 4 or 5 really good chances, and then they've had one opportunity from a corner where we haven't closed down the second ball, and they went and took the opportunity, and then basically that they've never had another shot at the injury time. But we've had enough opportunities to put that game to bed, and there's I'll give the lads credit in terms of we haven't had a coaching session under Doug yet. We're kind of just putting stuff on the board and getting them structured as best we can, and they kind of bought into it today. And we weren't the attacking team that we have been in the past. We've kind of dropped back in. We've kept our shape and we've counter-attacked quite really well, and we've got a lot of pace going forward. And on another day, we scored like 5 or 6 in that game, but fair play to them. They've come away with a point. And to be fair, if it hadn't been for Adam Richardson's last second save, we could have went and got beat. So hopefully that's kind of maybe turned us a little bit in the right direction.
So overall, I mean, you sound so pleased with the point, but clearly disappointed we couldn't have better finishing to make it.
Yeah, well, like you kind of come into the change rooms, you feel like you've got beat because you've had the opportunities, you've created that many, the overlapping runs from the full-backs, the movement with the midfield, we looked like we had a lot of energy, but you kind of look at it and you go, it feels like we've lost the game, because really it was a one that we wanted 3 points off. But Bamber Bridge, fair play to them, they've stuck to their task, they've worked really hard, and we've got to just be positive all the time. We've got to keep doing what we're trying to do, And like I said, Doug will have them on the training pitch on Thursday, and we'll start getting coached a little bit and what we need them to do. But it is a positive. It's a point in the right direction.
Certainly, there was a lot of positivity and dynamism on our left flank, wasn't the first half?
Yeah.
Giroud, Richardson, people coming forward, Myers.
Yeah.
We couldn't quite replicate down the right. Is that an issue, or is it
no?
One of those things?
No, we spoke about it at half time to Gordon, and that Gordon's he's just a young lad. He's got so much potential in what he does, but he was kind of moving inside a little bit, or he was staying out wide in areas when he needed to be inside, looking to get on the ball with the overlapping runs. Where when you had Myers and you had Shea kind of on that side of midfield, and you had Sol there, you kind of they kind of got it understanding quite quickly. Where on the other side, probably the second half, you probably saw a little bit more of it with Joe Oliver overlapping with. And to be fair to Gordon, he's took everything that's been told him at half time, and he's come inside, and that's been with the trigger of Oliver going outside. And we've created opportunities, and we've created width, and we've created a little bit of mayhem at times, to be fair. So but again, these are young lads. I would love to know what the average age of the team was today. You take Woodsy, who had a good game, tied a little bit with about 25 minutes to go, Greg's obviously went off with a little bit of injury, but apart from that, I think most of the lads are under 22. So this is a high standard of football to be kind of like thrusting these lads into in a relegation fight. So as you've got to take the positives out of it.
Yeah, and a lot of new players over just the last week, 10 days or so into the mix. So to make that work and make it gel is going to take some time, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is scope to do that.
Oh yes, yeah. I think the fans will say today we've got a lot more energy and a lot more legs in how we're getting around the pitch and the work rate, and we've got some height as well in there with Pannier in there and Shea, and we're winning a lot more like balls in the air. Where I would have said a couple of weeks ago we were getting shrugged off the ball quite a bit. Well, now that's not happening as much, but these are young lads. These are just learning the trade, and they'll get better. As you've just said there, you've touched on it. We've got 6 or 7 new lads in that changing room who went on the pitch there today. A lot of them for their home debuts. And I don't think they've let anybody down. No. And you're hearing the fans behind the thing saying, "Cricket's been an entertaining game. We've had some shots." So we've created opportunities. And again, our job, mine, Tom's, and Doug's, is just to be positive and to try to get the best out of the group that we've got, because they're a talented group, but they've been down in the luck all season. And it's kind of, we're coming in a November where you've got to do a pre-season, you're bringing players in, where usually all the structure and everything's done in pre-season. So again, I'm disappointed not to win it, but I'm happy that we've finally got a point on the board.
Yeah, well, there were some very expansive performances by some of the players tonight, very energetic and very crowd pleasing. So people are coming to watch that.
Yeah.
Turning to Saturday's game, that's likely to be a bit more difficult in terms of where Hyde are in the league.
Yeah.
So what have you learned tonight that can be applied in the short period of time till we go to Saturday?
It's just not switching off. And I think you sometimes get that with younger lads. That there's moments where they're switched off, or they're caught in their heels, where you need them to be on their toes and attacking the ball. But, you know, yeah, it's going to be a hard game, but I think there's no easy games in this league. It doesn't matter when we play FC Manchester. You know, I'm hearing a lot of good reports from the Stockton lads. Stockton only beat them 1-0 on Saturday, so anybody can beat anybody. And I've just heard that Middleover has beat Macclesfield. So, you know, the Tuesday night fixtures, anything can happen in them. But Saturday, again, we'll be positive. We'll have a structure about us. Doug will work on that on Thursday night, and we'll just get that a little bit better, and it'll be building blocks as we go. You know, and it's a step in the right direction. And to be fair, what we've said to the lads is you can't stop now. You can't just go look at Saturday and think, oh, it's a free hit. There's no free hits in this league. We've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more kind of savvy in how we play.
You mentioned Doug a few times.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain his role?
Well, I've Doug Thorburn, who I've obviously known for a long time through my Brighttown years. He obviously a Newcastle United coach and everything like that. He's just comes with so much wealth of experience, and as a coach, he's absolute first class. And you know, he's somebody that, again, a bit like Tom, I count on them. You know, I know I can have them around us, and they're very good, very knowledgeable in what they do and what they bring to the game. And you can see in Doug's warm-ups what he brings to the game, you know, the quick passing, what he's looking to try to do with them. You know, and you will see a massive impact what he'll bring to this group of lads. You know, and it's probably something that we haven't had, or the lads haven't had this pre-season. Well, talking to the lads that haven't had it, but now they've got kind of Doug here who's going to kind of push them on, and he'll make them better players, and we'll be a lot quicker in the ball, we'll be a lot crisper in the ball, we'll be a lot more positive on the ball as we go, because that's what Doug brings you. And he's a very positive coach, and I'm blessed to get him along with us.
So finally, hopes for points over the next couple of games?
We need 6. We've got to go for 3 points every game now. We know that the home games are the really important ones. And I think as we go on, we'll start getting ahead of steam. We'll start getting a little bit better. You know, like I say, every team's a pitfall. It doesn't matter if you're playing FC Manchester, who's second bottom, or you're playing Macclesfield, who give us a footballing lesson on Saturday on the 3G. You know, we'll learn from it and we'll get better. But no, we need. I said we needed 7 points in the next 3. I would have liked 9, but that's a tough ask for a team that I think's only won one league home game in a year. You know, so hopefully the fans go away from that and think, wow, like this is more of a Mickey Connor's team in terms of we're more structured in how we play. We're going to attack. We're going to create opportunities. You know, and it will get better, and it'll get better. You know, these fans deserve the best. Everybody deserves the best. The coaching staff who's been here over the period of time when it's been really hard. You know, and it's a positive outlook without the club. You know, and people say, oh, isn't that good? Would you not mind going down? Start again? No, I don't want to go down. I want to try to stay in this league and give it a really good shot next year, because I really truly believe with the players that we've got in there and the players that we can add to it, we can have a really positive season and get things going in the right direction. And hopefully the fans have went away tonight and thought, you know, we've been entertained, we've been unlucky not to win it, and let's go again Saturday.
Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you.